everybody, this is Yashaswini, your embryologist from Isha IVF Center. So I am here to talk to you about one very simple topic, that IVF babies are as normal conception. There's a taboo about IVF saying that, if we go for IVF, is it a big procedure, or do we get a normal baby, or there is any chances of a high abnormal fetus being born from IVF. No, there is no such thing existing. There is no conclusive data about it. Everybody has a thinking that does the IVF babies have a normal incident as that of normal conception? I would say yes. There is no conclusive data about IVF babies being born abnormal, or IVF babies having any genetic issues, or IVF babies having an infertility issue. No. There is no conclusion data as on today. So before I go deep into this, I would like to say what exactly happens in IVF. So when you walk through an infertility center, there is a team of people, that is gynecologists, nurses, and embryologists and andrologists. So what is the role of each person? Gynecologist is a face of infertility center who assists the patient. Say when a female patient walks in, she will check her hormonal level, she'll check her endometrium, she'll check the health of the ovary. And for the men, what we basically do is something called a semen analysis. This is the basic test what we do. In this, the semen of the husband is assessed. So when I say semen, it consists something called as sperm. Sperm is the smallest cell in the human body, and egg is the largest cell in human body. So we deal with the smallest and the largest cell in the human body, which is very interesting. So once the assessment is done, there is a various level of treatment which is being offered, or which can be done for a patient. So let me not go through that. So I will straight walk you through IVF procedure. In this, what happens is gynecologist stimulates the patient. That is, when we need eggs from an animal, we give them hormonal injection. That is something similar happens in the human case. We give them injection, and then few eggs are recruited, and then we give one more injection for maturation, and then eggs are collected. So after the eggs are collected, it is kept in the lab. So lab is a place where it has a different advanced imported instrument which mimics the exact uterine condition for the optimal growth of embryos in the lab. So after egg is retrieved, then we do something called as ICSI, that is intracytoplasmic sperm injection. What exactly happens in intracytoplasmic sperm injection is that we hold the mature human egg, and then what we do is we select a handsome looking sperm, I would rather say that, handsome looking sperm, and put it in the egg. So after this, what happens is the egg and the sperm genetic material fuses, and then they take the growth from them. So we culture the embryos for day 3, day 5, day 6. When I say day 3, day 5, day 6, the day when the OPU is done considered as day 0. Up to day 3, what happens is the egg is the one which is taking care of the growth of the embryo. After day 3, something called as embryonic genomic activation takes place. In this, what happens is the sperm and the egg genome fuses, and they form a baby genome. So only the potent embryos which have a highest potency to give us pregnancy will go to an advanced stage. There are rare conditions in which we would prefer a day 3 transfer or all freeze. So in such condition, whereas patient has only one good embryo, or the patient has only 2 embryos, in such condition what we suggest is to transfer the embryos in vivo, that is inside the uterus, so to give it maximum normal condition for it to grow. So at the end, I would like to say, when you go for any treatment regarding IVF or ICSI, please do not Google. I know Google has an answer for all your questions, but it might not be accurate, or it might not be correct all the time. It would create confusion in your head. So all that I would request all of you to do is consult an expert and take expert opinion and stay happy. Thank you.
If you know of any couple who are unable to conceive within 12 months of trying, please encourage them to seek help from medical experts. let the reach of scientific advances in reproductive health spread to all corners of the country and bring joy to all such couples. This public awareness message aimed at spreading awareness on infertility and its